So before we start, just a reminder, if you would like to offer public comment, please press the raise hand button or dial *9. If you're on the telephone, anyone wishing to offer public comment, please press the raise hand button or dial *9. Please state your name for the record and state where you live, or if you're not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Anybody here for public comment?
We have two people for public comment. Sharon Strauss is up first.
Sharon?
Hi, good morning. Thank you for the meeting today. This is Sharon Strauss, 9th Ward. I am just, I have a question about the meeting itself. I noticed that you record these meetings. I'm wondering if those recordings are available to the public. And otherwise, I'm just interested in hearing what you have to say today and how the mail-in applications are coming in and when you're planning to send out the ballots. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
The next public commenter is Rich Garella.
Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, commissioners. My name is Rich Garella. I'm a voter in Philadelphia and a member of Protect Our Vote Philly. And I want to preface these comments by recognizing again how enormous the task is of holding elections in these circumstances with constantly changing challenges and demands. We appreciate both the move to prepay postage for the ballots themselves and your recent proposal to make June 2nd postmark deadline. And we hope that postmark deadline can be implemented, and we understand it's not up to you. Based on the developments we see so far, I want to mention a couple of our main concerns in the short time allotted here. First, the need to shift as many voters to vote by mail as possible. As of last week, it seemed like about 50,000 Philadelphia voters have requested mail ballot applications, which is about 5%, a little more than 5%, I think. And in the state as a whole, the rate is around 8%. So Philadelphia is lagging significantly. And we're not laying the blame on you. There's a lot of factors involved, but pointing out that there is a problem here. We're also deeply concerned by the Department of State guidance that came out last week that requires every division to run independently with full staffing, even though consolidated in fewer locations. In Philadelphia, that means over 8,000 poll workers, which are hard to get in the best of circumstances. We're concerned that it won't be possible to get anywhere near that many, wondering what research has been done or surveys to will be available. But beyond that, to encourage such a huge election day operation in the midst of a pandemic seems frankly irresponsible. And we hope the board will work hard to change that guidance from the State Department. Secondly, we're concerned that the board appears to be planning to use the ExpressVote XL as the primary voting method on election day. This unnecessarily endangers voters and poll workers. Unlike hand-marked paper ballots, the machines require cleaning between each voting session, and the cleaning can damage the sensors and put machines out of commission. That's only
Rich,
one.
running out of time. Go ahead.
It's got a couple more sentences. That's only one of the difficulties, but along with the separate divisions, this is going to slow down lines and increase confusion at these consolidated polling locations. The board has already ordered over 1 million paper ballots, we understand, and under Pennsylvania law, the board can arrange to have the voting conducted by paper ballots. We urge the board to do as Crawford County has done and move to hand-marked paper as the primary voting method on election day for the safety of all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next public commenter is Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Mute myself. Okay, I'm Pam from Philadelphia, the Point Breeze area. We have a question. Are you all committed to, or has there been a discussion about not having seniors vote in their assisted living buildings. Because there was a conversation at our last meeting where it was stated that that polling places may not be fully staffed, and they may not have polling places, especially in your assisted living apartments.
Thank you. Is there any
Thank you.
public comment?
Yes, we have one more public comment. Hilary Do?
Hillary?
Hi, I had a question. When do people expect to mail-in ballots? Because I know that some people have applied maybe like 2 months ago and haven't received them yet. So I'm curious what the timeline looks like, just in terms of, so we know we're telling people we're typing in turnaround time is for them to actually receive it and then send it back. And the other question I had was, I know that in Allegheny County, they are currently giving everybody who is a registered voter a mail-in ballot application form. And I'm curious if Philadelphia is going to pursue anything like that. And if not, what is holding us back? Or something else? Yeah, those are my 2 questions. Thanks.
Thank you. Any more
That
public
is-
comment?
There are no more public comment.
Okay, thank you. We'll proceed to the director's report. Joe Lynch.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Joe.
To date, we have processed 63,625 absentee and mail-in applications that were approved. We have 8,951 in the queue to be processed. We printed approximately 30,000 ballots, folded approximately 25,000, and are currently labeling and stuffing the ballots. We sent 250 ballots to the post office this morning and will continue to send them in bigger bulk through the weeks. 450 paper applications need to be processed by the data unit. The mailroom starting to get heavier loads of mail every day. The imaging unit has 778 electronic applications that have to be processed. They're doing that today. The warehouse has started EQC. They EQC'd all the machines, programmed up to 10 wards of data steps, and are currently testing the machines. And that's all I have for a report.
Joe, when you said 480 applications and 778 applications, you're talking about voter registration applications?
Yes, Commissioner. The 400, I said 458. That was paper applications that came in the mail yesterday. That's paper voter registration.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No,
And
it's no problem.
there's 78 electronics, the ones that come over electronically to the imaging unit
Okay. Thank you, Joe.
and processed today. So
Thank you,
basically,
Joe.
both of those units are ramping up with receiving more electronics and more paper.
Thank you, Joe.
You're
Is there
welcome.
any new bit? Go ahead.
Just saying thank you, Joe. Appreciate you.
Any new business?
I have none.
I have none.
Any- Hearing no new business, no more old business, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all for joining us today, and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.